Rosa Parks, a story of courage and change. A childhood shaped by inequality. Rosa Louise Macaulay, born on February 4, 1913, in Tuskegee, Alabama, grew up in a world where racial inequality was a harsh reality. Her father, James, was a carpenter, and her mother, Leona, was a teacher. After her parents separated, Rosa moved with her mother and younger brother to Pine Level, Alabama, to live on her grandparents' farm. Her grandparents, former slaves, taught Rosa the importance of dignity and standing up for what's right. As a young girl, Rosa attended a small, one-room schoolhouse with very few resources, while white children nearby enjoyed well-equipped schools. Can you imagine the unfairness? These early experiences with segregation left a lasting impression. Though Rosa valued education deeply, she had to leave Alabama State Teachers College for Negroes to care for her family. These struggles, combined with her grandparents' teachings, shaped Rosa into a woman of strength and justice. A moment that changed history. Fast forward to December 1, 1955. Rosa Parks, an African-American seamstress in Montgomery, Alabama, was sitting on a city bus, tired after a long day's work, when a white passenger demanded her seat, as required by local segregation laws. Rosa said, "No." This simple act of defiance was a bold statement against a lifetime of injustice. Rosa's arrest sparked a wave of action. The African-American community in Montgomery organized a bus boycott that lasted an astonishing 381 days. People walked for miles. They carpooled. They found any way to get around, refusing to back down. The boycott brought the city's bus system to a standstill and captured the nation's attention. Finally, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that segregation on public buses was unconstitutional, marking a major victory for the civil rights movement. The bus that became a symbol. The bus where Rosa made her stand might have seemed ordinary at first, but today, it's anything but ordinary. It now sits in the Henry Ford Museum in Dearborn, Michigan, meticulously restored to look just as it did in 1955. Visitors can even sit in Rosa's seat and listen to her recount the events of that day. It's history brought to life in the most personal way. This bus is more than a vehicle. It's a symbol of courage, resilience, and the power of one person's actions to inspire a movement. A legacy that lives on. Rosa Parks wasn't new to activism when she made her stand. She had already spent years working as a secretary for the NAACP, fighting tirelessly for civil rights. Her quiet strength made her the perfect rallying point for a cause that had been building for decades, and her bravery inspired countless others, including a young Martin Luther King Jr. who rose to leadership during the boycott. Rosa's impact goes far beyond that single day. Her story is a beacon of hope and a reminder of the power of standing up for what's right, even when it's hard. A lesson for the future. Rosa Parks' story teaches us that even the smallest acts of courage can spark the biggest changes. By preserving the bus and sharing her story, the Henry Ford Museum ensures her legacy lives on, inspiring future generations to stand up against injustice. Rosa's life is proof that one person's determination can ignite a movement and change the world. Her quiet act of defiance on that Montgomery bus remains a powerful reminder of the enduring fight for equality and dignity.